Welcome to the Truth Roller Special. Do you know any black inventors? Do you know who developed an improved filament in the light bulb? Do you know who developed the third rail system in subways used today? Do you know who developed the street lights? Yes, the answer to all these questions is a black man, and this segment of the program is dedicated to those black achievers.
Louis Howard Latimer was born in 1848. His father was a runaway slave who managed to obtain his freedom and live in the Boston area. Louis Latimer was a self-taught draftsman. He learned his skill while working as a clerk for a patent attorney's office. Eventually, he was promoted to chief draftsman. Around this time, Alexander Graham Bell hired Latimer to draw renderings for various patent applications. Few people are aware of Latimer's contribution to the field of electricity. He invented and received a patent in 1882 for an improved carbon filament to Thomas Edison's original filament for the electric lamp. In 1918, he became a charter member of the Edison Pioneers, an exclusive organization of scientists, technicians, and inventors who worked very closely with Thomas Edison. Granville T. Woods was an exceptional inventor from Indiana. He holds 60 patents relating to the railroad industry. His patents range from a steam boiler furnace, a telephone transmitter, automatic air brakes to slow or stop trains, and overhead wires used by cable cars and streetcars. He invented more than a dozen devices to improve electric railway cars. Granville Woods' most noted invention is the third rail system, which is the power source to keep cars running. This is the same system that is used in our subways today. Garrett Morgan is not a household word, but his patent affects our lives from one day to the next. Garrett Morgan, an inventor from Cleveland, Ohio, designed and patented the traffic signal to control the flow of traffic. His invention provided a mechanically controlled apparatus to raise and lower signals to indicate a stop or go at regulated intervals. Electric lamps illuminated the words giving the signal. Garrett Morgan is also noted for his gas inhalator, or gas mask. Various kinds of noxious gases were used during World War I. Garrett Morgan's gas mask, as well as other versions, were used while troops fought in the trenches. When the Nazis were storming across Europe during World War II, a young doctor from Washington, D.C. was experimenting with methods of preserving blood. Dr. Charles Richard Drew developed and researched a revolutionary process of separating red blood cells from the plasma and then storing it for later use. Dr. Drew worked with the British military during the war and helped to establish mobile units to provide plasma and emergency aid for the wounded at the front lines. After World War II, Dr. Drew was appointed the first medical director of the American Red Cross Blood Bank.